Yeah, baby. Why don't you ever model for me, Mrs. Kensington?
And you know how Mr. Kensington feels about that.
And you get to knock out.
Oh, behave. Yeah, baby.
So we're on our way to get coffee. Holding this freaking camera and recording herself, but honestly I really don't care. So I've covered a third of the ground. Jeremy left around lunchtime. It was Crystal. We had a cute little mini lunch with the protein bars. Holy crap, I'm exhausted. I didn't wear my Apple Watch, so I can't even tell you how many steps I have done today. We covered everything from freaking immediate to May. There's still a ton of brands that we have not hit, but we hit one whole room. So we finished one whole room out of all the rooms. And then we did some accessories. And it's so nice to have vendors remember you and come up to you and hug you and want to take pictures with you. And so that was fun. Did that, and then I ran into a lot of girls from the boutique hub and they all came up to me, so that's really nice too. So here's to getting on the monorail. And our vlog a lot today. I went to the dry bar this morning and got a little it's dark in here, we're getting on the monorail, but so we got to market around 11 o'clock today. Sorry, I was waiting on my ticket. We got to market around 11 o'clock today. Went to the driver car. Tonight is Travis Scott, and also tonight we are going to the boutique summit minute cocktail party. So we have a little break. We're gonna go over to SLS because it's right here next to the convention center and take just like a 2-hour break because I really knocked out the majority of everything yesterday. Today was more accessories, fillers. We're going southbound. Northbound. We're going northbound. Last night we met up with Ashley and Beth and the hub members and had like a little happy hour at the Cosmo, so it was cool to hang out with them. Before the madness tonight, Diana Harbor is speaking at the cocktail party tonight, and if you don't know Diana is the owner of the Red Dress Boutique, so I'm super excited. I actually have some questions for her, so I'm going to go out of my comfort zone and ask questions in front of everybody, because if you don't ask, then you'll never know. So a lot of people ask me, they're like, I hate to ask you this, but I'm trying to start my own boutique and I don't know what to do, Never be afraid to ask questions. Like, if I'm not afraid to ask Diana questions, you should not be afraid to ask a small business owner questions. We try to do everything we can for help, and one of my biggest answers that I always say is join the Boutique Hub. That is a #1 start to starting your business. So I will be vlogging there tonight at the cocktail party, and then Travis Scott is next. See you guys. I vlogged too, sorry guys. Sorry, I'm on. We're at Club 34. Can't see. I'm just hanging out with everyone. There's Crystal that's trying to get away from the camera. And this is Phasia. Phasia, what do you do?
I own Howdy Honey. It's a boutique.
Awesome. And you guys?
Hi, I'm Jill. I'm Krista. We own Chic Avenue Boutique, an online clothing boutique.
Woohoo! And then here's everybody else waiting behind us. Get in.
Waiting behind us.
Waiting behind us. The peasants.
Yeah. Oh my god.
I'm cutting that out.
I would love your business card. If you're a hub member, you guys know the deal. So, anyway, swag bags are ready. Come on in. Once our store, all right, come on in.
Take one beside that one.
You want me to get there or do anything? Do you want help? There you go. Good to see you.
Give me a whoop. There she is. There she is. Thank you.
but you guys live it every single day. You know, I used this analogy yesterday morning at breakfast, that when you walk down the wine aisle, how many of you guys do that? At the grocery store. There's a lot of wine, right? There's a lot of boutiques right now, right? But there's enough wine drinkers in the world. And there's enough people that need clothes, because last time I checked, it's illegal to walk around naked. There's enough people that need clothes, but more than that, there's enough people that want to be served. And there's enough people that want to feel beautiful. And that's what a boutique does. And that's why a boutique is so different than a big box store. And that's why there's 200 people here. Right? I need you guys to give yourselves a round of applause. I also mentioned yesterday morning at our breakfast that when I was flying down here, I was watching this documentary on what makes athletes.
Yeah, baby.
Chucking corn, putting dirt in pots, and had no idea about fashion. My mom likes to brag that I didn't have anything out of a department store until I was in the 10th grade. She got my clothes from Goodwill. She's number 8 of 9 kids. So that's my background. My college degree is English Lit with a minor in art. I knew nothing about fashion. What I knew, I had to learn everything that I know now. I taught myself. I wanted to learn about it. I went and apprenticed for a boutique that had been in business for 40 years. He taught me how to hem pants. He taught me how to, nip in waist. He took me to my first market, and the advice he gave me and the doors he opened for me were what taught me what I was not able to be taught in college. My college didn't offer anything in fashion merchandising. I chose English because I love to read. I am horrible in math. So I was like, if I have to go to college, I'm going the easy route. I know how to read and I'm good at it. And that's what I did, and I love art. But that's my background in it. You don't have to have a fashion background to learn about fashion, to know about it. I wanted to learn. I was hungry for it. And so I went to someone who could teach me. And I learned the most from him. I want to take out notepads for this. Okay, so influencer marketing. Like, guys. Oh, there's so much. We can do this for hours. So, the truth with influencer marketing is this. When we decided that we were going to start doing it, it was Diana and I in an office, and we were like, everyone's doing it, we gotta do it. And, I, as a consumer, as a shopper, as an Instagrammer myself, I'm a human, I'm on Instagram, I'm like, I'm following these girls, I kind of like what they're posting. So I know our customers are doing the same thing. One of our first collaborations was actually 11th Gorgeous. We're gonna come talk to y'all later. I'm excited to meet them. Okay, so we're like, all right, let's do it. Who do we actually like? And there's a influencer that I follow that Diana follows. She likes color. Diana likes color. I'm like, all right, we gotta do this. So I'm like, I'll craft an email. I'm good with words. I'm gonna do this whole thing. I'm gonna write it out. I send this email to her, and I was like, I really appreciate you, and I like you, and we really want to work with you. We're your biggest fans. And then she sends back the email, and she's like, oh great, I actually shop with you too, and we like you too. Now here's my media packet, my media kit. And it comes in, and we're like, holy sh! We cannot do this. What is going on? And we're like, oh my gosh, we just thought we would send you clothes and that would be it. No, that's not the case, right? That's definitely not the case. And the reality is, you have to work with people, first of all, that are your brand. Do not shoot for the moon. Like, really, don't shoot for the moon. Like, really, just work with people who are authentically your brand. I don't care how many followers they have. I don't care if they have 15,000 or 100,000. If they have loyal followers, it will help your brand. Period. There are people that we have worked with that have had close to 1 million, over 1 million followers, actually couple million followers, and it has not worked. But then we have micro-influencers, we call them, and they have 20 to 30,000 followers or wherever, around that number, and it skyrockets, it goes crazy, because it's not about the amount of followers someone has, or how much, because you're going to get a media kit that's going to be like, oh, it's $10,000 for one post, 2 stories, and don't get caught up in all of that. You find people that you like, because if you like them and you follow them, I guarantee your followers follow them, and that's all that matters. And that's where you start. That's where you start. Don't get caught up in anything crazy. Don't look at what Red Dress is doing and who Red Dress is using right now. You start by people that you like, and that's it. Because if they have authentic followers, it's going to work for you. Because it's not all about selling pieces of clothing. Sometimes it's about getting new users. In fact, a lot of the time for us, we don't want to sell a piece. We want to grow our Instagram. And sometimes we decide, do we want to go after them because we want to grow followers, or do we want to go after them because we've got 600 pieces of a sweater, we'd like to sell it, and we think they can. And that's a decision that you have to make. Those are things that you have to think about. But to start it, if you haven't started it yet, it takes some cojones, and you have to just kind of go out there and really just do it. You have to hammer at it. There is no right or wrong way to do it. But it's all about being authentic. Following someone who's authentic, just because you have 1 million followers does not mean that those are actually followers who care about what you are posting and are going to buy from what you are posting. And you'll see that. How do we curate our feed? So I don't know who follows us or who doesn't, but recently, in fact, a couple weeks ago, we took a trip with our favorite influencers to Orlando to Disney. We decided that we would go to Disney. And why did we go to Disney? Well, because it was authentic. Because Diana loves Disney. So we didn't have to fake that. Like, that was like a real trip that we really took that was really fun. And we said to all of our influencers, we want this to be authentic. We will not be bringing cameras and Canons and all this jazz. We're bringing cell phones. We're bringing girls that like each other. We're going to a place that Diana likes. And we're doing things that girls want to do. And that's all we're doing. We're going to bring you the clothes, and you're going to pick them. We're not telling you what to wear. You pick what you want to wear, because we want it to be authentic. So to answer your question, what we do is try to be really authentic. Listen, we've done the thing where you try to figure out what times, and you figure out who's awake, and they're putting their kids to sleep at 8, so maybe we should post today. Like, we've done all of that stuff. The algorithm has changed. Oh my gosh, let's freak out. Let's talk about it for 4 hours. We've done all of that. Let's talk about what works. What works is being authentic. Guys, we have never had more engagement in the history of Red Dress than we had for that Orlando trip. It was insane. It was beyond our wildest dreams. I couldn't even have dreamed that big when it came to what my job is and what I do for Red Dress. Couldn't even have dreamed that big. We were authentic. That's what it was.
And in regards to what we put out on our feed, we honestly, shooting the videos of our model has been one of the biggest things that we ever put on our feed, and it was just by accident. It was like, okay, we don't have enough content to shove in the feed. Okay, we have a video let's make a 15-second video of her twirling in the clothes. That's how that came to fruition. It was just something we needed to post something, and that ended up being the biggest thing that we had ever done that got the most response. People love to see the way clothes move. And it was 15 seconds of just watching her in the outfit. And so what you put in your feed, I mean, you can kind of see what clicks with your customers in what you post. And stories and the behind the scenes, those are all things
that help build up the people that follow you, and they make them want to follow you. You become interesting. It's not just, you don't want to be just advertise. And the Instagram feed, that wasn't what it was even started to be. It was started to be something really pure and kind of like pull the veil back to, yeah, authentic is the key word, but it pulls the veil back to behind a door that people don't usually get to see. I mean, to be quite honest, before social media, could you even fathom, knowing what went on behind the scenes of the storefront, or, walking up, being able to like be at a finger's touch to the business owner or the store themselves. It was kind of an amazing thing that came out of social media. Did that answer your question? Just don't think that, I don't want you guys to think that